Good evening, folks. This is Sherrie LaCouture. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be just doing a pearl recipe. So if it comes out right, it should, but it takes a while for the cells to pop up. Should be little white cells going around on the outer edge, and then a wispy Dutch pour. Wish me luck. This is the pearl recipe. Yes, it's really, really thin. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful day out. I know it doesn't look like much paint, but I have to tilt it to stretch it out, and the more you tilt it, for the pearl recipe, the better cells that can pop up. I've only done a couple of these, two to be exact. So my back is taped, push pins. Oh, it is so watery, but that's the way it's supposed to be. I got the inspiration on the pearl recipe from Pieces of Tara's Artistry. She's awesome. I love her. She's so sweet. You should check out her channel. She does awesome work. She's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure she's on Facebook and I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to get this to flow down. The base is supposed to be way thinner. So that way when you put the colors on top, it can come through. Well, hopefully it will come through. I have no, again, this is not something that I'm used to doing. I love watching her channel, but every time that I try and do it, well, I haven't tried it a whole bunch. I guess it's because it makes me nervous that it's not gonna, I think that I'm not gonna do it. Okay, now I'm just covering my sides. Because if I did the recipe right, the cells should come up all on the edges. It's a pretty cool look. And actually, a very cool person today came and bought one of the pearl pours. So should I say it? Hi, Rosemary. Thank you for believing in me. Okay. Now, obviously, it looks like nothing right now. I'm waiting for, I mean, it won't happen right away either. A few might pop up, but for it to, and again, that's if I did the recipe right. I went according to everything she said, but somehow I still end up messing it up. Up the air bubbles. I want to give a shout out to all the people that are promoting my channel. It's so hard in the acrylic world. So every comment, like, and share means the world to me. I truly mean that. Especially on YouTube. So I can get I can't even say it right, algorithms or something like that. I don't even know. You can tell I'm not a computer geek. I'm a geek, but I'm not a computer geek. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm just, because I want the colors to come through on this, I have to, if I just do the dashboard right straight down here in the middle, you know, diagonal, whatever way I were to do it, the white would stay the same. It's not going to come up unless you have a color over it. So and I leave you hanging. So I hope I have enough of this. I know, shocking, isn't it? Bright purple. And yep, I already did a huge mistake. I should have done it one end so I could tilt it without it going off. Oh yes, I'm a ninny. Bubbles. And I'm gonna have to, sorry for 1 second. I'm going to actually do a couple. Of purples. Now I have time to make it even more a mess by tilting. And when I was saying earlier about the more you tilt, what I should have emphasized on was it's the, once you got the pearl recipe down, you have to still have it very thin and get as much paint off as you can. But when you're tilting, like I'm doing now with the color on it, and I should have blocked that all together because obviously I'm not gonna like that. Nothing like me keep saying I know it looks like a waste of paint. And it kind of actually is, but come on, little pearlies, I want you to come up. Up. See? They're trying to come up. But don't know if it was gonna, don't know if it will work. I should have put my handles on. I got a cool gadget. I haven't used it yet. That so your hands, when you're tilting, they don't get filthy. That's why one of the reasons I do like, instead of tilting, when I do a certain, sorry, I'm out of focus, I'm out of focus range. Lost my train of thought again. Oh, using the spinner when I do a ring pour or a rec ring pour. Okay. I don't know if you can see it yet, but the tiny cells are starting to come up. Oh, are starting to come up. People will put it sometimes on a time lapse, but me being the genius that I am, not, I don't know how to put it on pause. I know. Every time I've tried to do it pause or to make it go faster, something happens, and not in a good way. This right here, I don't know if you can see, that's called a puffy cloud. A lot of people, not this design, but I mean, a lot of people do the puffy clouds. I personally like the tiny little cells. It's right there, right there. They're trying to come up there. I don't know if I still have, unfortunately, too much paint on there. So you may not see the cells because, like I said, the cells are all coming up on the outside of that. I'm gonna go around check on the other side. Yep, they're coming up on that side. I don't know, maybe I should still keep, I just don't want to make it wobbly. The cell is wobbly. I have them big, wide cells. I don't like those. Okay. See the little, I don't know if you can see it or not, the little cells that are here, these cells came out wonky. And that was because of me trying to continue stretching it. But that's a cloud cell or cloud pour or whatever that is too. And you can see that from underneath here, the cells are trying to come up. But because I was still tilting, because I still had too much paint on there, it got kind of wonky. Kind of wonky. Oh my, okay, it wouldn't be me if I didn't say this. Unbelievable, as much as the game was horrid, Brady marched him down the field at the last seconds. And I'm just gonna say, because of how bad they're doing, a win is a win. I don't care what anybody says. Is that out of focus? Because I want you to be able to see these little tiny cells, the baby ones. I love those. Those are what I love. Okay. Now I'm gonna kind of like ruin it because I gotta do the, some people would just leave that like that. I've seen artists leave it wonky, or what, not wonky, but I can't, because if I was intending to do this, I would have designed it better, but because I ran out of, I shouldn't have put two different purples together. Or at least if I was, I should have put them all up here and then stretched it down. But okay, geez, this is hard because I don't want to ruin those cells. Not good. Oh, jeez, God. I know, it's a weird color. I mean, it's not a weird color. I'm sorry. That's, oh my God. Alizarin Crimson. I can't pronounce stuff. I'm terrible. And this is Soho Dioxide Violet. Well, if nothing else, it's an experiment. I'm going to end up disturbing because of blowing the paint, but I'm still going to try. And all around bubbles, not bubbles, cells should be coming up. And I can see them trying to come up. But again, it can take like 45 minutes before they show up. Oh, this is Winsor & Newton Violet. Those are my favorites. Amsterdam and Winsor & Newton. Yeah, well, actually, I kind of like that. That's, even though it's wonky, that's pretty. Hopefully you can see that. I can't tell. Okay. And I can't, oh, see the baby cells are coming through there and down here. I moved the camera so that I could get a better angle, but now I think I probably ruined the angle. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, I can't put anything down on the side here. I don't want to because then it will make it, I want this to kind of be on the thinner side. I know the paint's long, thick, but wide, I should say. But I don't want it to be a wide flower, Dutch pour, wispy, whatever, because then I'm disturbing and I'm taking away the cells that I really wanted. And I know I'm gonna put more of this on though, because I don't, that other colors, I don't want it to be, oh, what happened if I, and I'm putting on the top just a thin line of the titanium white. I didn't have it out, so I almost forgot. Hopefully I can get it to go wider up that way, because that's dull. The other parts have, well, I don't know. Sorry for the noise. It would not be Sherry if I did not stick my blow dryer. Trying to get the more cells to come up. Hopefully you can see this, because in reality, I think that it's, God, please don't let me knock this over or into the paint to my phone. Hopefully you can see that. I love the colors. I think I'm gonna add like a line of regular purple going down there. Because it's just too blah. Oh, I stuck my hair. Oh, God. I stuck my hair in the paint. And I just dropped on all those cells that I did not want to drop on. Oh, gosh. Why can't Sherry do anything normal? I'm just gonna try, without sticking anything else in there, to blow that a little bit. I just want it, I just wanted a straight line. So, not that it's straight by any means. I hope you can see that. Now I gotta fiddle with that because, but I couldn't stand it with nothing there because this was not how it was supposed to go anyway. you know, again, you can, it's your painting, you can do whatever you want. And people have their way of doing it, and you can have yours. Doesn't mean it's wrong. Also, one thing that, I don't know if I've mentioned it, you always want to try and have a focal point somewhere on your painting. It doesn't matter where it is, because it just gives it more depth, it gives it more interest, instead of somebody just looking at the painting and not focusing in on the painting. They're just looking at a painting and it's either too busy or because then there's not a focal point. You can put as much designs, do whatever you want. It's your painting. You always have to remember. Doesn't matter what anybody else does or what they say, it's your painting. And I said I wasn't gonna fiddle. It's definitely different, and I do like the colors, and I love. I didn't at first, but I do like this funky, because that's wobbly cells, a cloud pour. I love these. This is what I love, the tiny little cells right in here. Those got wonky because of me stretching it, and these ended up getting wonky. But you know what? I did some lacing, and I like that. So there's different interesting parts that I do really like in this painting. I do love this color combination. So, you know, you just, practice makes perfect. So, I hope that you can see this. I don't know if that's in the way. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for tuning in, for people that did. Please like, comment, share. I would greatly appreciate it if people would please follow me on my journey. It's really tough out there, like I said in the beginning, and it does mean the world to me. I don't take it for granted. All right, guys, and women. I mean that in general when I say guys. But anyway, have an awesome night, guys. Bye.